that I recommend is that people get pre-approved,
right,
so that they know where they are financially, to see if either they need to do a few things to build up their amount they can approve for. What are some of the things that you ask when you are pre-approving someone?
Well, when I pre-approve someone, it's over the phone, first of all. So it's at their convenience, and it's a more simplified process than I think a lot of old school people might say, you need to come into my office, we need to sit down. And no, I think people's time nowadays is so valuable.
Right.
And yes, real estate is a huge choice and a huge investment. It's one of the biggest investments you'll ever make in your life, if not the biggest investment. So what my focus is on making sure that we talk about FICO score, and we talk about their credit rating, we talk about their income, we talk about their assets, liquid assets, and we talk about their goals. Whether they're going to hold on to the property long term, which of course is what you advise, and which is always the suggested choice. And we talk about what other properties they might own, what their ultimate goal is. So basically, and I'm always concerned about making sure that although I qualify them for a certain amount, that it fits within their budget.
Right.
And I always emphasize too that tax benefits. I'm not, of course, I'm not an accountant, and I never advise on taxes. But obviously, that's really one of the limited things you can write off now as a mortgage. So having that mortgage deduction is a huge benefit for owning a home. People might be concerned, but if you're renting, like we've talked about, how much money you can spend on renting.
Yeah, you can spend a lot of money on rent. I know we have another caller right now waiting too. And one of the things is when you do...
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question. You guys were talking about REO properties, and that it's a good deal, I guess, to get into that. How does one get access to a list of REO properties?
Well, trying to get a list of our REO properties is almost near impossible. If you buy any of those type of lists, most of the time they're just a scam to get your money to buy the list. To get a good REO property and to buy an REO property, what you need to do is you need to have a real estate agent that handles REO properties, because it's a business and the different agents know each other, and you need an agent who knows how to find REO properties and also knows how to represent you in getting the property. It's not just finding them, it's being able to negotiate the deal with the listing agent who represents the bank. And believe me, the seller's agent doesn't want to work with another agent that doesn't know what they're doing, because time is money. Another thing is you need to have all your ducks in a row. Eric will tell you, he and I both work with REOs, and the bank normally what they want, they want a pre-approval from a top lender like Countrywide. They want REOs are sold as is, no repairs, no retrofitting, no termite, nothing. And they normally want you to put, the banks normally want you to put a minimum of 10% down also on the property. And normally, I always put in my deal a 15-day escrow, knowing full well if a bank can close it in 60 days, we're lucky. So there's ways to write the offer when you're purchasing an REO, but I think the best thing is to have a team of people helping you that know how to do REOs. Like Eric, for example, he represents the buyer doing their loan and works with myself as an agent and the seller and the asset manager to get it all completed. We have a deal right now that he's back and forth with the seller's agent as much as I am, discussing what's going on and what appraisal and all these types of things are being done. So it's really a team effort, and Eric and I definitely work as a team. And I would just say to try to find yourself a good REO agent and make sure you get pre-approved and have all your money and everything set up.